Hi there guys, this is Farmer Bob. Welcome back to my channel guys. Great to be back guys with another video on my latest map update, I would rather say. This time around, as you can see, Mars version 2. It is finished and uploaded onto ModHub, so we are busy waiting for them for testing and all of that. But I thought I'll do a preview video so long so you can look forward to the changes. And boy oh boy, yeah, has been a few months. I'm not too sure how many months, but it feels like it was about four to 5 months, I'm not too sure, that we've been working on this version 2. And it's been a lot of hours. A good friend, Superfly, as you can see, version 2 is by Farmer Bob and Superfly. He has got some amazing talent and skill in Blender, and he has built models like you won't believe, and he has built stuff for version 2 of the map, like stuff that blow my mind. Even while I'm looking at all the changes that we've done, I've been just blown away at the end of how much stuff we've crammed into version 2 of this map. It is totally rebuilt. It's not version 1 anymore. So you can't even use your version 1 stuff on it. It just won't work, you know. There's just too much difference. But you'll probably have to do a new save, and you can obviously bring your progress over if you've got stuff like money and that type of things. But what I'll suggest, if you want to bring it over, do a reconciliation of your map. In other words, sell all your goods, your vehicles. If they're base game stuff or modded stuff, and you've got the mods, doesn't matter at all. But sell all your field crops, like harvests and whatever, because all the fields have changed. Not all of them, but some of them have changed, and we've added a lot more fields. So just sell your field crops, harvest them and sell it, so that you can have the finances and move that over together with your vehicles into a new game. So that will be basically my suggestion. But anyway, guys, welcome to Mars version 2, and a big warm welcome to you to my channel. If this is your first time around, do subscribe, and do hit the like button, and do consider supporting me on Patreon. I do appreciate you guys on Patreon. I've got a big surprise for you coming up over this weekend, I hope so. And yeah, that will also be very nice. So thank you to all my supporters. I do appreciate you guys. Great, man. So let's just dive in, guys. Let's just not waste any more time. I've got this nice picture of Mars version 2. It's one of the ones that you come to recognize from the old game, or version 1. So I just want to jump here to the actual game. I hope the volume is not too much. In my ears it was a bit much, so I'm just cranking it down a bit. Great, man. So here we are, same startup screen. I didn't want to change it because this was such a beautiful screen, but yeah, it's still the same startup screen. However, the map pictures has changed a lot, and also the PDA has changed. Great. So yeah, in the startup I normally just go for the ones I work with and carry on. Good stuff. So let's just wait for it to load up. I've got a list of stuff that I'm going to work through. I'm going to show you all the changes, and everything in the map has changed. Nothing is the same anymore. So it's 200 times better, guys, as you will see now. And I'll just want to use this time to, just from the bottom of my heart, a huge thank you to Superfly for all your hard work, my bro. I know he's put about 200 hours plus into the mods and into the scripting, and oh my word, it's been like testing and working and building. I mean, I think there's some nights that Superfly in general doesn't sleep much. So he's a guy that doesn't do with a lot of sleep, but I can't work like that. But anyway, bless you, bro. Bless you for all your hard work. It has been amazing working with you, and it's been a big privilege and an honor. And to tell you the truth, I've learned a lot, although didn't get so much time to learn rather than just work. Anyway, let's jump in. So first off, the first initial loading screen starts you here at the train station, and having a look at the old lander. The lander brings people from orbit down into the dome, and it's got special entrance and exits via the dome. I'm going to tackle this one thing at a time because it's a lot to take in, guys. Now this is a train station that Superfly has built for us with the mission board. This is your progress board. So here you can see as you do the master reforming the initiative, as you progress through the mission, your progress will pop up here. Then here is what you need to do to cycle or to actually play the mission. So this is your mission parameters, so you can have a look at it here, what you need to do to finish the mission. A lot of this has changed, so not everything is the same still. And you can have a look at the Moddesk file. Obviously everything is nicely laid out in the Moddesk file. Then here is the mining industry, or the mining and production of the mining in that we've added to the map, and it is amazing. Right on top you've got your wash plant, and this wash plant takes Martian rock or Martian stone, and it produces washed stone and some it produces stone. So it also produces CO, which is carbon monoxide, and also the blue little thing there on top is methane. Now, if you see at the red, everything, all the production produces carbon monoxide. And then right at the bottom, you will see we've got a, let me just see if I can, at the bottom, you've got, I can put my little cursor here, is a scrubber. So we've got 3 huge scrubbers on the map that cleans the air again, because as you can see, we are on a huge dome in Mars. And I mean, just quickly digress, have a look at this enormous crane that Superfly has built for us. This is a crane. We tried to get it to work properly, but it just was too intricate and too much stuff to do to get it to work. So it's at the moment just a swiveling and a thing that goes around, so it's got some nice animation to it, but we will get back to the amazing crane a bit later. But this thing is massive, guys. This dome is, I'm sure, about 220 meters high. No, the dome is 250, but I mean, look at the size of this crane. It's probably 220 meters high, but we will get to that just now. Let's just finish off here. So what happens, the air gets polluted here inside the dome, and it needs to be scrubbed and cleaned. So you will take electrical energy generated via our power plant, put it in the battery and bring it down to the scrubber, load it with just load the energy into it, and it takes the CO out of the air again, so giving us clean oxygen to breathe. So that's the end of the cycle. Then we've got a wash plant, or a sluice, sorry, not the wash plant is on top, then the sluice, and this produces magnesium and what was it, magnesium and I couldn't quickly have a look, I can't remember what was. There's so much stuff here, it is overwhelming, guys. This produces then magnesium ore as well as titanium ore. That's correct. We've got bars of titanium alloys, so very, very nice that we can produce later on in the smelting plant. So there it is. So that wash plant produces those two, and then you go over to the smelting plant, which produces glass and silicon, as well as the bars that you can sell back to Earth. So very nice commodity back to Earth, glass as well as silicon. Raw materials you can sell back to Earth, and also obviously produces CO. Then we've got an electronics factory, guys. You can have our own Martian chips made here, like silicon chips, not chips to eat, but actual electronic chips, as well as some motherboards, as well as electronic spares or parts, so that you can sell back to Earth. Very nice production, very nice stuff, good income of money to make money. And then lastly, we've got like a biogas plant. It's actually an electric plant, but it works with your slurry, as well as grass, and as well as wood chips, and it creates for yourself some diesel. It creates electricity. Alright, so then you can charge your batteries and all of that stuff with it. Good. And in this game we've got huge batteries that you can buy and then place around and use it for for there's different places that needs electricity. Good, like this huge scrubbers. Let me just put the speed up a tiny bit. I'm going to leave that at 4, but I just want to put my running speed up, because we're going to definitely need to speed it up a bit. Then here is the scrubber I was talking about. There's 3 of them on the map. Huge, humongous scrubbers that cleans the air for us to breathe. And there's your inputs and outputs, and it's a production. By default, guys, obviously this has the ability to clean, but by default you get all this equipment on the map. When you start from scratch, which is a new mode that we've added to the map, you get nothing of it. You have to buy it all. So yeah, it is a start from scratch with nothing on the map. It's really nothing. Quickly, while we're here, I want to quickly just show you the train that Superfly has built. There it goes. Amazingly beautiful. I mean, I'm glad we caught it. The rail and the pylons I built, Superfly did the train, and then Superfly went and upgraded these things. Totally amazing, with some lighting effects and awesome stuff. You will see it at night. This map is coming to life. It's almost like Avatar. When you're here at night with all the beautiful lighting and things, it is really amazing. Some neon lighting and stuff. Great. Okay, so we've done the train station. I haven't even finished the train station, guys. How this train station works is you've got your offload point or your sell point here, and then when you bring goods to load on the train, you will take it here onto this lift. Drive your truck onto this lift, and this truck will now lift up with hydraulics. Let me just quickly get my flight mode on so we can go upstairs, and it will take it on top. So if you've got pallets to sell, that's when you bring it here to this truck sell point. You'll see there's the entrance there. Drive it in here, bring the truck up, take your forklift, offload it onto the train there. Then here is the pointer for your fluids. Now on this map we've got different fluids, liquids to chuck into the train, because the train now has a fluid, 2 fluid wagons as well. So you can sell all these nice fluids like diesel and I can't even remember all the other fluids, but there's quite a few new fluids. Liquid oxygen, there it is. Where's the other ones? So let's quickly have a look. Was it now only liquid oxygen? But anyway, as well as diesel. Yeah, you don't. There's no place to buy diesel on the map anymore. So you can now only produce your own diesel. So the vehicles you start with diesel, that's the ones you got. Here's your diesel storage. One of them. There's 3 on the map, and you can chuck your diesel in here that you've produced and made, and give it out to your vehicles while you farm. Okay, so that is our amazing train station here. Alright, and then we've got the diesel storage here. Good. And have a look at this awesome like Star Wars type vehicles. They look so amazing, floating in the air. So we've got AI on the map as well this time around, and these things deliver goods everywhere, and it's just how do you call it? It's AI driven vehicles, so they take stuff everywhere on the map and just deliver it everywhere. Not in real life, but they're just props like in a normal game. It's traffic, AI traffic, but there is AI on the map, so you can sell your goods and have your things programmed to run to all the sell points and everything. Great. Okay, so let's just run through all the stuff on the map. We have now 12 farmlands. So yes, this time around you own the whole map in new farmer mode, which is the start mode. So if you go to farmland, you'll see you own the whole map. But there are now different farmlands, which makes it very nice for multiplayer, as well as you can sell some of these farmlands and have AI players play with you. So if you want, that's now in the new farmer mode. In start from scratch mode, you own nothing, so you have to actually buy in different places of the farm or different farms and buy them from the Martian collaborate, whatever you call it, So if I'm not in start from scratch now, unfortunately, but I just want to see even the outside. Yes, yeah. Anyway, there is a Martian colony collaborate that owns the whole map. If you in start from scratch, then you have to buy from them farmland, and you will actually compete against their privately owned farmers, well, it's only one farmer because it's one company that owns Marsh, the crater and everything in it. All right. Great, guys. So that basically is 12 farmlands. Now we added also fields. There used to be 15. I added more fields, so we now have 22 fields. And they are all lined on this side of the map. This flight mode is now way too slow, so let me just quickly tune this up a little bit so we can go faster. Great. So here's the new fields. They are all lined up here around the map. You'll see there, and there on top there's another one, and one down here, a new one, as well as there in front of the shop dome. Great. So there's quite a few new fields, like 7 of them in total, so enjoy farming that. Great. So more fields is going. Then we've got 5 custom productions. They are down here in the center of the map. They are now the bakery. Let me just come a bit closer so we can look at them all. The raisin factory that produces the juice, the grape juice, making nice grape juice for you from Mars. And then Astro Corp, that's for oils, different oils, canola oil and vegetable oil or sunflower oil. Cosmic Yarns, that's our spinnery. Great. And then on this side we have the grain mill, where you can produce flour for your different things. The bakery needs flour, for instance, so you need to produce it here. Good. All right, so the next thing, we've got electronics plant. So I just want to take you to the electronics plant. Now I need to first remember where I put that. It was on the side somewhere, and I think, if I'm correct, it was by the wood, right this side. Show you the electronics plant quickly. I've parked it down here. So this baby here produces all the electronic stuff, and everything is AI connected. And while we're at it, here's the sawmill. Nothing changed on the sawmill. It's the same old sawmill. And the mission parameters dictates that you need to plant 10,000 trees, guys. So a big warning there: you can only plant 1,000 with the standard game. So to go more than 1,000, just grab the more trees from ModHub and just install that, and you will be able to have more than 1,000 trees. Then the next thing is the grain dryer, guys. We've got a new grain dryer that Superfly has built for us. I think I've parked that here, if I remember correctly. Was it this side? There it is. Very nice grain dryer. Now this grain dryer needs if you want to use the grain dryer and sell these 3 grains it does, dried grain, dried maize and dried barley. I think it's barley, I can't remember. It's 3 grains that it takes, and it needs a conveyor belt. So you need to buy a conveyor for this to operate. Good, if you want to use it. But it's 3 products that you can produce more in game, so very nice. Great. So then the next thing is the custom animals, guys. I've spent quite a bit of time developing custom animal domes. So each of these domes has got animals in them. So what I want to do then is, let's just go into the cow barn to start with. Great. So here's the cow barn. Very, very nice dome full of cows. Once you've bought the cows, obviously. And I've put this with the electronic feeder. So it's got the feeding robot outside, and it comes through the dome side there. There's a little door, it comes in and feeds and go out again back there. So what you will do is I can't go out. I've locked myself in now. Wonderful. All right, I don't think I'll go in there again. So let's just jump out here and go up a little bit. So on this side, there's your base. So you will fill it with your hay and your straw and your silage in here, and the feeder will keep on feeding. Oh, and you also need mineral feed pellets here on the side. Then the feeder will every hour feed your cows. This one handles 3.6 tons, so 3,600 liters of feed that it puts in every hour into your cows. And this is a 500 cow pen. All right, so 1 cow pen. Then we've got pigs on this side and sheep here, and I think another sheep here. A nice little dome with potatoes. You can plow this out and clean the soil and put it as storage if you want, but we've just fiddled around there, making something weird and something nice. And on this side, another pigsty, and another on this site was, there's 2 sheep, 2 pigs, and then 1 cow, and then chicken here on the this is the chicken. Chicken here at the end, and on this side some nice amazing domes with large domes of what do you call these things? It's now I can't remember what they're called. Too large. It's too large of greenhouses, man. My word, I'm searching for that word and it's just not coming to me. 2 greenhouses here in this huge dome here. Very nice custom greenhouses. So enjoy that too, guys. So there you can produce strawberries. It's the normal in-game ones that I've just modified, customized. Strawberries and carrots and what was the last one? Cabbage, I think. Yeah, I think it was cabbage, the last one. Great. Okay, so 2 large custom greenhouses. Underground storage facilities. I want to quickly show you these. I want to show you here. We've got 4 underground storage facilities, and each of these handles 2 bays. It's a top and a bottom bay. If you stand on this side at the 1, it will lift up garage 1. If you stand up here, it will lift up garage 2. So what you will do is you'll just stand here, and you will see it lifts up whatever is stored underground. So a very nice function store facility that Superfly has built for us. It is amazing. I love it. It is just awesome having stuff stored underground, and you can park all your valuables in there, because in Mars it gets very cold at night. However, here in the dome we are a bit protected from the cold, so we can sort of have a bit of more of almost an atmosphere in here. And by the way, guys, no more snow on the map. I customized the entire environment, so there's no snow, very little rain, as there isn't rain. The rain that falls is produced by condensation from the actual glass dome that's above us, so that is the only rain we get. Very little rain, not much. So there is fairly little amount of rain, but enough to grow crops and everything, so all is good. Great. And then field contracts. That's another thing I want to talk about. With all the farmers here, in start from scratch, you will have field contracts, but in new farmer mode, obviously no field contracts will be there. If you go into the field contracts now, if I just can get there, here it is, there will be no contracts available, because obviously the whole crate belongs to you. But in start from scratch, you will have plenty of field contracts if you're interested in that. 21 collectibles, guys, all over the map. Search for them. There is a special one, very, very nice. It's a small little Mars rocket, tiny little rocket, and it's a huge bonus if you can find that one. It is hidden somewhere on the map. I'm not going to give any clues for that. It's your baby to find it. All I can say, it is well hidden, so look for it, and it's got a very good reward when you find that. But it's a Mars rocket, very, very nice. Also custom built by Superfly. Wonderful, wonderful. Then we have 2 custom header racks. If you go down to this area here, what I've done, the header racks are here, all the storages are here. The house, by the way, is this. We'll get to this in a bit. And this is the command center. The command center is an initiative Superfly started. We didn't really have enough time to sort of go into much detail into this, but it looks awesome. It is really, really nice. Came out beautiful. We wanted to put in some screens and all kind of stuff, but the time is just, there's just not enough time before FS25, so we want to have you guys play this awesome, amazing map before, because it's going to be another month at least for testing at Giants, and then we're already in where is it, August, so it only leaves a few months to enjoy the map. But yeah, anyway, guys, so let's carry on with the stuff. 2 custom header racks, custom underground bunker home. Alright, so then we get here to our actual house. On the map, we don't have a house, we've got an underground bunker. Another awesome thing built by Superfly. underground storage. It's got the bunker itself, but I just want to run through everything it's got here. It's got an electric charge point. It's got a liquid storage facility. It's got some grain storage in it, as well as diesel. It is amazing, this thing. So you drive your car in here. The workshop is downstairs. So you drive your vehicle on top. You bring the lift up first of all, obviously. One or two. One being the bottom one. So if you want to go down to the workshop, you go to one. Number two is just storage on top, I believe. So then obviously you will drive it up and let it go down, and you can service it downstairs. So that's your workshop. So now when we go in here, this is our home. So I'm going to quickly walk you through the home. Very, very nice. Go downstairs. Here we've got our relaxing area where we can sit and relax, have some coffee, play some arcade games. Look at this beautiful things that Superfly has made. There's a nice loaf flying here from our bakery. Very, very nice. I mean, here you can play Mars the Mission. And the cats and the dogs are here. Fire extinguisher for safety. And a nice ruby there. Very, very nice, that you can pick up and play with, or put it in your pocket, whatever. It's yours to enjoy. Just have fun. Some nice cameras there, working nicely. And you can go downstairs. Here's the cargo bay that I was talking about for storage. And here you can service your vehicles. You know, if you just drop there, once your vehicle is downstairs here, you can service it. Right, so that is our home. This is the place where we come and rest, and whatever you want to do, service your vehicles, have a nice drink, have some coffee, whatever you like, and go for it. And then we go out here again. And I mean, it is amazing. Superfly has really blessed me with his help, and that on the map, I really appreciate it a lot. Okay, anyway, so next up, custom bunker fuel refinery producing diesel from methane and water. So that's our next one to have a look at, the fuel refinery. So let's go there. Now the fuel refinery, if I can just get my bearings, I think it's here. Yeah, there it is. So let's just jump to it there. So this baby here produces diesel, and it's the one that you will use to make yourself some diesel, because you can't buy it on the map. It's not like the normal maps where you just park up to the garage and buy it. Because you're on Mars, you have to make your own stuff here. You can't just buy it, you know. And it costs too much to bring it down from Earth. But that's why we have all these productions, to make yourself all the stuff that you need to actually produce diesel. Great, so that is our diesel factory. Then we have a full mining operation, including stone processing, sluice and smelting plant. Now, if I can quickly just jump into the area, quickly take you out to the changes here. And by the way, this whole fuel refinery here produces fuel for our rocket. That is why the rocket is there. We'll get to the rocket later, guys. It's going to be a huge launch on this big rocket. You can actually launch the rocket, and it will come back in a few hours. I think Superfly, if I'm correct, made it 4 hours. So every 4 hours you can launch the rocket to Earth with all your goods, selling all your goods. Great, back to Earth. All right, so the fuel refinery is there. We were talking about this is the smelting plant there. Very, very nice plant that Superfly has built. You must see these things at night, guys. They are spectacular. Before the map is or this video is finished, I'll quickly just go forward time into the night, so you can just have a bird's eye view of how beautiful the map is at night. My word, I said it's like the movie Avatar. Very nice. Great, so we've got our power plant here. There's our power plant producing the electricity. We've got the water here, as well as a huge, humongous 5 or 6 million liters of storage for the colony food production, or food storage. This is where you put all your crops and stuff that you've raised. Now I'm just going to run through everything. The animals we've done, let's go this side, and here's our mining site. This is where all the stuff gets sluiced and whatever. So our wash plant, our sluice is there, and then lastly it's the wash plant, the sluice, as well as am I missing one? The smelting plant, there it is, and the refinery. Yeah, no, it looks like everything is here. Good. And then to actually get the ore, you have to go out of the crater. So from the shop up out of the crater, drive around with your trucks. Your front loader, you'll have to buy a front loader if you're into mining. Come all this way here, and this whole area here that I'm showing you now is all Martian stone. So this is ore, guys, raw ore that you take out of the ground with your front end loaders loaded onto the trucks, bring it down all the way down there to the wash plant and everything here, process that ore and stuff, and then take it to the different places to actually get your different things. So awesome stuff, man. So that is basically how it all comes together. Power plant we've talked about. The amazing train station we've dealt that. The train, I've showed you the train with the new liquid carts and the two flat carts in the back. Here's the train. Let's just quickly run out before it. I want to quickly show you the train once again. You'll have the grain carts in front. Then the two flat carts are for your pallets, all your pallet stuff that you can load up. And then the last two carts are the liquid storage. I mean, it is spectacularly beautiful. Really, really nice. Okay, then we've got custom storage racks. You'll see there's some nice custom storage rack that Superfly has built, where you can put in pallets and stuff and whatever you can store in there. You can put all your custom stuff in there, pallets of wool or whatever you want to store in there. Cart it up and just load it in there. That's your custom storage racks. And then futuristic implement sheds. Now the implement sheds, you'll see there's some open sheds here, and then we've got these closed sheds, which are if I can just jump down here, these closed sheds, they are implement sheds to just on top of the ground put some more vehicles in here, or whatever you want to put in here, implements, plows, seeders, whatever. But I mean, look at this. It is really stunningly amazing. Great stuff. Great job. Great. So the next thing, 16 wind turbines. Yeah, I have to quickly talk about the wind turbines. So when you start the map in new farmer mode, all the productions, all these wind turbines, they produce electricity, and you get money from the electricity. So there's a lot of them over the map. There's 16 of them, small wind turbines. And then we also got 8 huge, humongous, large solar panels. There's 2 up here, and then on top of this hill, you can't see them, they are hidden behind, but there's a flat surface on top. There's 6 more up there, or 8 of them. I'm not too sure now, is it 6 or 8, but they're up there. They're producing power, bringing in some income for the basic running of the map, you know. Custom storage racks, futuristic custom Martian lights. Then all over the map we added some nice custom Martian lights that Superfly has built for us. Just want to quickly see if I can get down here. There it is. This is what they look like. Very, very nice little Martian lights, giving off a nice glow at night, looking very nice. Good. And then the enormous crane. I think it's time that we go have a look at the crane, guys. I think I've been delaying too much now. So what the crane is, guys, this crane is a prop at the moment, standing here in the middle of the map, looking good, looking awesome, and it is the thing that's been used to build this whole base, you know. So all the stuff that's heavy and that has been lifted with this, put in place and moved around or whatever. But however, the center of this is big. If you put a ramp up here, you can actually drive a tractor or a truck or whatever in here. And I've never tested it, so I don't know if a truck can go up here, but I know a human can go up. It's a lift inside of the crane, guys. You can go right up to the top and look at everything from above. Now, while I'm jaw flapping, let us just do that. So you walk into the lift, just turn around and wait for the doors to close. And a big warning here, guys, it is not for the faint-hearted, and it is definitely not for children. Because what happens with children, and Don't be in a rush. This thing takes about a minute and a half to get on top. It is how high this thing is. It is like crazy high. You'll see now when we get to the top. So it takes quite a while to get on top, but don't fret, don't worry about it. Just sit back and relax, and everything should be well. Just want to quickly drop my there is actually an area I must have a look where that came from. I thought it was error free, but I'll have a look. It used to be error free, so I'll need to have a look at that. Anyway, so while we're going up, guys, as I said, it's not for the faint-hearted, and children definitely not, because the very first thing a child's going to do is going to run around on the platform on top and fall off. So he's going to definitely not be alive anymore for long. So no children on the lift, guys. Great, we're almost there on top. Yeah, be careful when you walk out of here. While we're talking, I just want to put my running multiplier off. Oh my word, I forgot. You cannot tap out of any. If you tap out of the lift, you are going to fall down. So don't tap out of the lift. And now I'm actually in here. And this has actually never happened with me. So don't tap out into other menus. And I've actually unfortunately done that now. So I'm just going to quickly pause the video here. Well, guys, here we are right on top of the elevator. And one thing you mustn't do is don't look up too much, because it's so high that it's almost out of the map's range. So here we go. So if you just click and open the door once you're on top, you can walk out on the platform. And as I said, no kids allowed up here, because you're going to definitely fall off. But walk to the side and enjoy the view from up here. It is amazing. Really, really high up in the air. And you can obviously jump down if you want to. You will not get hurt. But yeah, it is all loads and loads of fun. So if you want to go down again, just open the elevator door and go down in, and you'll be able to go down again. But I'm just going to jump down. And or maybe let's just talk about the rest of the map from up here. So that obviously is a huge crane and the lift that goes up to the top of this platform. And then lastly, or not lastly, but close to lastly now on the list of stuff, our huge starship. As you can see there in front of us, we've Superfly has rebuilt my version 1 of the starship into an actual working rocket. So that is what's so amazing. Yeah, he built us a whole model with working parts and everything. It actually flies out and comes back in 4 hours. So you can launch the rocket every 4 hours. So yeah, without further ado, let us just go to the launch site, or the launch place, where you can stand and actually launch the rocket. So I'm going to just run down here, and here is our command center. Now in this door on the side, here, this door, if you walk into the door itself here, you can actually launch the rocket. So I'm going to stop jaw flapping. I'm going to initiate the launch, and then this is listen to the whole process, and do listen to the sound. The sound of this rocket is just amazing, especially the part when it goes through the different stages of orbit, you know. So yeah, it is amazing. Just listen to it. Here we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stern ship, avionics, power, and telemetry nominal. Acquisition of signal, corpus Christi.
Absolutely stunning. I love seeing it every time. It's just so amazing. Anyway, so on this map, the first one, version 1, only one sell point. This time around, we've got 4 sell points on different places in the map. So 4 places where you can actually sell goodies. One of them being selling to Earth, which was on the previous map, obviously, but it's moved now up here, which is now, if I go up here, it's on top of the side of the hill where you drive up with your vehicles. These are now our port loading onto the big rocket. So this is the place where you sell back to Earth all your goods, like stuff that you don't want to put on the train. You can put it in here. So the train selling point is another one. So that you will load at the station, and then this one here you will sell it back to Earth. Great. So yeah, that is the export to Earth one. And I've talked about the start from scratch mode, which is definitely one to play if you're interested in like a real Martian mission, you know, with nothing and the bare bones, and just start the map on its own and do everything from scratch. That's definitely the way to go for you. All right, and then the parameters of the game. Lastly, gonna just talk about that. It's the 10,000 trees that you need to plant, which is still the same. 20 large beehives, that's still the same. 750 chickens, that is changed a little bit. 350 sheep, I think that changed a little bit. 400 pigs, definitely changed. 8,000 liters of each of the crops in your storage bin. Must be in the storage bins. Any 6 crops in your storage bins. So yeah, that is the mission parameters, and you can finalize or finish the mission. Like I said, the trees alone, you need to have the mod, more trees mod for having more than 1,000 trees, guys. So in a nutshell, I haven't really spent too much time, I hope, on everything, but there is so much change in the whole map. The whole field is different, the whole map is different, and I really hope that you guys are going to be excited and play the map and enjoy it, because we've put really a lot of hours into this update. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. It's been a great pleasure working with Superfly and sorting out version 2 of Mars, and once again a big thank you to him and also the guys that tested the map for us. I can't remember their names now, but we had a few guys testing the map for us. So all good. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful, awesome day. Take care, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.